Welcome to the EVPL Renovation Celebration. I'm Heather O'Grady, EVPL COO. On behalf of our CEO, Scott Kinney, and all of our EVPL staff, we are so excited to welcome all of you, elected officials, EVPL Foundation and board members, our partners on the project, our fellow business leaders, and our community back to EVPL McCollough. This project truly began in July of 2021 when EVPL embarked on a master facilities plan. We listened to staff, board members, and the public to find out what was wanted and needed in our libraries of the future. Since then, we have been so grateful for the support from our community. Specifically, our Evansville City Council has supported our work by not only approving our bond issuances, but also by engaging with us as we plan this and other facilities projects. And so now I'd like to ask the President of the City Council, Zach Hieronymus, to say a few words.
Well, thank you all for coming out. I obviously and most often am not the person that is asked to come and do this, so I want to say thank you for extending this invite. As President of Council, we had some changes a couple years ago where our public library system comes to us to ask for amazing opportunities to improve the services to our community that they've done right here today. And so I know I speak on behalf of City Council on how amazing an asset the EVPL system is to our community. As a journalist's son, I know how valuable the written word is in humankind, and knowing that we have assets not just for books and learning, but games and everything else that the EVPL provides anybody and everybody in an inclusive and safe environment. So I want to give a huge shout out to Scott, Heather, and the rest of the team for what they're doing, not just here at McCollough, but throughout the system, and you'll see it over the coming years. So thank you all very much for being in attendance.
Thank you, Zach. We look forward to continuing to work with you and all our elected officials in the future. EVPL McCollough, like so many of our library locations, holds a special place in the memories, lives, and hearts of people who grew up coming to this library and who use it now. When we began to redesign and reimagine the space, we wanted to make sure that we were honoring memories while also creating new ways for people to experience the library. This library has seen a lot since its original opening in 1965. While Ethel McCollough may never saw her name on the library building, I think she would be pleased with the progress that has been made and the changes that have happened here over the last 60 years, both at this library and in library services as a whole. Ethel oversaw the creation and construction of the original central location, and she felt passionately about outreach and putting books in the hands of students. She was often ahead of her time in the industry. To continue her legacy means that we continue to think and look forward as to how we can best serve Vandenberg County. All of our EVPL staff are passionate and dedicated people. And now I'd like to ask one of the very dedicated to come forward and tell you more about this renovation and what it has already meant to those who use this library. Please help me welcome and recognize Claire Wittenheimer, the location manager at EVPL McCollough.
So, hello everyone. Thank you for being here to celebrate this exciting moment with us. It's been an incredible year and a half for all of us here at EVPL and EVPL McCollough. Our journey to this day involved a lot of hard work, including boxing up our entire collection twice, moving it twice, some of it into storage and some to a temporary location we opened at Washington Square Mall. This transition wouldn't have been possible without the dedication and teamwork of our amazing staff across all departments. And I want to give special recognition to the McCollough team for navigating and thriving through so many changes. When we opened our temporary location at Washington Square Mall, our goal was to continue providing exceptional services, programs, and materials to the community. And I'm proud to say we did that successfully. But there's nothing quite like being back in this space, and I'm thrilled to welcome you all to our newly renovated library. Since reopening, it's been wonderful to see the reactions of our patrons, many of whom have been visiting the library since childhood, and others who are experiencing it for the first time. We've heard from longtime visitors who have been coming for decades, and so many of them shared how deeply they appreciate the care and thought that went into preserving and improving this place they hold dear. I've even heard from some of our youngest patrons who have exclaimed, "This is my favorite place. I never want to leave." And honestly, I can't blame them. The reimagining of EVPL McCollough has been a true labor of love, and it includes several exciting updates. A redesigned floor plan with the meeting room now facing those beautiful windows, bringing in natural light and offering a welcoming space for gatherings. A refreshed children's area complete with a new activity room where staff have already hosted a variety of fun and sometimes messy programs. A new sensory space for people of all ages who have sensory processing differences or other conditions requiring a calm and sensory-friendly environment. We have 4 new small meeting rooms, which are already in high demand by professionals, students, and community groups. And of course, every surface, every fixture is brand new, from the lighting and furniture to the carpet and paint. This renovation honors the building's original mid-century aesthetic, while also updating the space for future generations. With these improvements, we're not just preserving the legacy of EVPL McCollough, we're enhancing it. This is about creating a space that fosters creativity, supports lifelong learning, and continues to inspire everyone who walks through our doors. I invite you all to explore this beautiful space, enjoy some of our open house activities, and help yourself to refreshments and memorabilia. Thank you for being part of this momentous occasion, and we're so glad to have you here as we embark on the next chapter of EVPL McCollough.
Thank you, Claire. Your leadership during the renovation was vital to helping manage the changes at EVPL McCollough. McCollough's renovation is the first from our facilities master plan, but EVPL North Park's renovation is already underway. The renovation at EVPL Central will begin next week, and we are in the design phase for the renovation of EVPL Oakland. I thank you all again for being here with us today. We look forward to welcoming you into more reimagined spaces in the future. And now we will officially do our ribbon cutting. We do have a few that we're going to do, that we will do for photos. But for our first, we would like to ask our board president, Eric Williams, our director of facilities and maintenance, Lamont Kelsey, to come forward to cut the first ribbon with us.
Okay, got it?
All right, are we ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3.
There we go. All right, good deal.
There you go.
Get lined up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. Second time with the charm.